state your name for the record.
Albert Heimer Hicks, Jr.
Thank you. Good morning.
The
Good
defendant
morning, Your Honor.
that he does not wish to be represented by counsel this morning. I will remain in a potential advisory capacity just in case.
Okay. Is that correct, Mr. Hicks?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. You know that, so let me see what's happening here. I see an offer that ends up dismissing a lot of matters. I can't be your lawyer, so I'll just tell you what's here. And Corporal Spidell is here. Let's see what I'm just trying to make sure I understand the offer. So you have 8 open matters, and there is a recommendation to dismiss 6 of those matters in return for a plea on 2 of the matters, and both matters are being reduced to driving with improper plates. I think, it was driving unregistered motor vehicle reduced to driving with improper plates. Oh, I'm sorry. And the other one is being reduced to, I don't get this other one, Ms. Jansen. Is it being reduced to failure to report accident under MCL 257.621?
Yes, that's correct. That's a 0-point offense that doesn't abstract, and it's a maximum of $100 for a fine.
Oh, okay. So the false insurance information ticket would be reduced to failure to report accident, which has a $100 fine cap and does not abstract for, according to the prosecutor, for insurance purposes. And then the other one would be to reduce the driving an unregistered motor vehicle to improper plates. And then the other 6 matters would be dismissed. Mr. Hicks, would you like to avail yourself of that offer? That takes something that was a $500 fine as the maximum to a $100 fine as a maximum with no points.
I never had a license. I never acquired a license. I have no contract with any company.
This has nothing to do with a license. So those license matters. The offer is to dismiss those.
You don't have to. I'll defend myself against them.
Okay. You want to go through all of these tickets then?
Let's run.
Okay. So let me just say, Mr. Hicks, if you're making a motion for, I'm not sure what you're doing. You sure you don't want to have, let me just ask.
I'm making a motion for a mistrial for the simple fact the officer did not have cause of action on private property. As far as the license is concerned, I'm going to rely on the decision from the Supreme Court and constitutional defenses.
Well, can you tell what those are so that the prosecutor can
of course.
Can say
I travel with the common law. I have the right to travel. Shapiro versus Thompson states that. Murdoch versus Pennsylvania states no state shall convert a secured liberty into a privilege. Y'all are calling driving a privilege or traveling a privilege. It is not a privilege. It is a liberty. Shuttlesworth versus Birmingham says I can ignore the license and engage with the right with impunity. So you can't punish me for any of this.
Thank you.
I'm going total constitution on everything. This is a court of law and not equity. So all those civil infractions, y'all can wrap that up because nothing was injured. No one was injured and nothing was tore up.
Just so you know, Mr. Hicks, there are no civil infractions up today.
Those have to be civil infractions if you're trying to charge me money.
I'm just saying you mentioned civil infractions, and I just want to make sure that you understand that these are all misdemeanor offenses against you. I'll go through them. Let me tell you what's up.
I already have them right here in front of me.
Well, I'm trying to do my due diligence, Mr. Hicks. Driving while license suspended, driving an unregistered motor vehicle, driving without insurance. Those are the 3 counts. Also pending is the driving while license expired. Count 1 is failure to display a valid operator's license, not on purpose, person. Count 2, driving unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, driving with improper plates. And then the last one I have, the charge is providing false or fraudulent insurance information.
That will have to be proven.
Okay. Those are what, they're scheduled for a bench trial before the court right now. And what I was trying to explain to you is that there's an offer that's been made by the prosecutor.
I understand.
Hold on 1 second. I'm already dismissing 4 of the matters because the officer has not appeared. Okay. So the prosecution couldn't go forward. So those are being dismissed without prejudice. And those would be counts 1, 2, and 3 of SP 1335615. I assume Officer Reed is not present. And that was scheduled for trial. I'm dismissing those, okay? The driver's license expired, case number SP 1218560. I'm dismissing that count 1 that's up, as the Officer Hernandez has not appeared, okay?
I wonder why.
Don't worry, a lot of people, that happens sometimes. Well, let me just say, let me just say, they may have been here before. I don't know, because some of these you haven't appeared for. So I don't know if the offer would change. So the only matters that are pending now, the other matters are gone, that were scheduled for today, would be the fraudulent false insurance information, SP 1055542, and SP 1055540, failure to display an operator's license, driving an unregistered motor vehicle, and driving with improper plates. Those 3. Right now, and I don't know if the offer would change because some of the matters are gone. But right now, with those matters here, the only plea offer that's being made would be to failure to report an accident, which has a maximum sentence of a $100 fine.
What accident are they speaking of?
No. So just so that you know, Mr. Hicks, what the prosecutor does a lot of times is that in an attempt to resolve a matter, they'll have you plead, but they'll ask the court to accept the plea to a lesser offense that doesn't.
I understand that doesn't hold as much weight as
that doesn't affect you as bad.
I understand it, but by the way that I live now as a researcher, I really don't need it. I do everything constitutionally. I don't follow laws or codes. I follow
well then that's what this is about. These are laws or codes.
Those are not laws. Those are codes. Okay,
so if you
they are not laws. Well, the Constitution, that holds no weight with the Constitution nor the Supreme Court.
Okay.
All the way to
Your Honor,
Mr. Hicks, just hold on, please. I'm just trying to get.
Because it seems like you're trying to talk me into something.
I'm not trying to. Absolutely not. That is not my role. Mr. Hicks.
From the Department of Transportation.
Mr. Hicks.
I have nothing to do with them. Never had a contract with them.
Okay, Mr. Hicks. I'm not trying to talk you into anything. I just want you not to come back and say that I didn't explain something to you. And I am not your lawyer. I'm the judge. So I just want to make sure, though, that you don't come back with something else. And I just wanted to let you know, because you didn't talk to the attorney, what was being offered. That's all. And you made your argument. I'm going to have the prosecutor make an argument, but I've already gotten rid of some of these, okay, for other reasons. And so I just want you to know that at least with respect to the offer that was made before, and it may have changed, these other 3 matters would be dismissed, I think. Yes, these other 3 matters would be dismissed. The failure to display the driving and unregistered and driving with improper plate, but that's only if you plead.
I will not plea. I refuse.
Okay, all right. No problem then, Mr. Hicks. I'm just telling you what that offer is from the prosecutor.
I understand. I understand. I'm 57 years old. I speak English well, and I translate it real well.
Okay.
I even have you on caption. I'm reading everything that you're saying.
Okay. All right. That's good. I just want to make sure there's no issue. Attorney Jansen, what about so we have 4 matters that are pending. Corporal Spidell is here and he's here on those 4 matters.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Your Honor, go ahead.
Go ahead. So Mr. Hicks has made a motion before we move forward with the trial.
Your Honor, I guess I would like to speak with Corporal Spidell about these cases. But prior to that, I just wanted to clarify that the defendant has submitted to jurisdiction.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have had the chance to speak with Corporal Spidell, who was the ticketing officer on this case.
Okay.
We are requesting an in-person trial date.
Beautiful.
So just for the record, all we have left are the 4 misdemeanors that I indicated.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. But I need you to be ready to respond to Mr. Hicks's motion. He just made an oral motion. I don't know if you want to do that now or do that at the time.
I can do that at the time. If he could actually reiterate his motion in writing, that would be
Can you
helpful.
put that motion in writing, Mr. Hicks? And you would have to give it to the prosecutor, Attorney Jansen.
Well, the thing is, when I was reciting it, no one was taking record of it.
We have record. We have a record of it, Mr. Hicks.
So
we have a record of everything. No. Let me tell you, Mr. Hicks, a lot of times written motions are required. And usually, if that happens, then written responses are required.
Okay, beautiful.
I'm just trying to.
Where would I bring or send these motions?
You can you can file it with the court and with a copy to Attorney Jansen.
You will have to send me that information because I have nothing to jot with at this moment.
She'll chat it to you. But the filing with the court is different. You should already know how to. There's nothing special about that. Okay. And give me 1 second. I'm going to try to get a date. So that means you would come down to court.
Well, I wanted to do it in the first place.
Okay. All right. It is still scheduled for a bench trial.
Beautiful. For a bench trial.
So I can schedule this for adjourn this bench trial until March 27.
Hold on.
In person, 9 a.m. It is right now it's scheduled for a bench trial. And so that's what we would have been going forward, but we'll move it then in person. So make sure that you come in. If you have any witnesses or other evidence, make sure they're present. And if there's any motion to be heard prior to the bench trial, we'll do that.
I said everything I had to.
Do you have that, Ms. Jansen?
I asked for a mistrial.
Yes, I've emailed Corporal Spidell with that date. March 27 at 9 a.m. Thank you so much.
Our schedule. Hopefully we can get started close to that time. Yeah. Mr. Hicks.
Are they going to have me just sitting around like I'm doing today? Because I do have a business that I run, and I will be asking for costs and fees.
Well, you wouldn't be able to get costs and fees for sitting around because that's not anything that's allowable.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's not. It's not allowable. It's not allowable because the court has to do its business for everybody. Okay.
Even when I win this, I'm not allowed my costs and fees?
I don't we're not going to talk about that. You were talking about sitting around and waiting. So you're not.
I mean,
You're not.
like a game to try to pressure me out. But
Mr. Hicks. So, Mr. Hicks, just like I'm not imposing any costs and fees on you when you missed your court dates. You missed court dates earlier. And there's, I mean, you've been doing that. I see it.
I walked in the same day down at 36th District and rescheduled.
So Mr. Hicks, I already made my decision now. Come on. I made my decision. You asked me, and I said I wouldn't be able to
don't try the intimidation thing.
I don't ever intimidate. You know what? You can only let me just, Mr. Hicks. I'm gonna talk to you, Mr. Hicks. You can listen to me for a second. You can only be intimidated. No, yeah, you can only be intimidated if you feel insecure. So if you feel insecure, that's where that comes from.
Not feeling insecure.
So nobody's trying to do that, Mr. Hicks. I just say?
We'll see.
But Mr. Hicks, can I just say that you've been given I don't even want to say, because we've been following the law, you've had cases dismissed because that's what we're doing. Because of it. Not in spite of it. Okay? So I hope it's fine that that's happened. So we're down to 4 matters, and it sounds like you have no problem with coming in. Correct?
I still would like a jury trial. I would love a jury trial.
You're wanting a jury trial?
Yes, that's what I asked for in the first place.
You asked for a jury trial at some point and didn't appear. And so it went into show cause status.
That was done on purpose. That was done by design.
You did?
Thing inside of what's that little township? Every time I ask for a jury trial, no one wants me to come in and speak my law, speak the Constitution in front of people.
Wait a minute. So you didn't, I'm just saying, you didn't appear several times. I'm looking here. So let me just say, if you want a jury trial, I have to give you another date. I didn't know that. So because the last time you were
filed, I have a paper here that says I would like a jury trial.
Okay, Mr. Hicks, I scheduled a jury trial for you. It looks like a couple of times, and you did not appear. So
yes, I did.
Okay, but let me just say, we were ready. Okay, Mr. Hicks, you want to get some counsel for that? Because it really takes a lot. I can't be your lawyer. We have to choose a jury. There's a lot of things that happen. And if you don't believe in the law to begin with, let me do this. I don't believe in
color law. I believe in the Constitution, the supreme law.
Mr. Hicks, you can put your motion in writing. Ms. Jansen, you respond to it, and we'll schedule that for a hearing date. Then you don't have to come in. And then we'll see if this moves forward. If this is moving forward for a jury trial, I have to give you a jury trial date. That's completely different from a bench trial date. Okay? Like our scheduling is different.
I'm getting the fees out of this.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know who can award them to you.
The court can. That's totally
hold on. Well, why don't we do that? We'll use the March 27th date as the hearing date on Mr. Hicks's motion. That I think your motion is, so you were saying something about not being subject to
no cause of action on private property.
Okay, so why don't you put that in writing?
And I will.
Put that in writing, and Ms. Jansen will. So that needs to be filed by. I'll just indicate.
And just for the record, is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony?
Oh, you don't have any felonies.
No, I said is suspicion a misdemeanor or a felony?
You don't have any. These are not felony cases.
Thank you.
These are all misdemeanor cases.
Beautiful. So he had no cause of action on private property.
Well, I don't see that as, if you want to just do an oral motion right now, Ms. Jansen, you can. I don't know if you're prepared for it because he's saying that now.
I said it at the beginning.
Okay. No, I mean, at the beginning of today.
I'm so sorry, Your Honor. I don't know what he means by what he's describing. This is a ticket that, if we want to go into the facts, then
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, go into the facts. Come on.
No, because I might have to hear. No, we can't do
Coming
that.
in with the Constitution. I'm waiting on him. Make sure he's there.
Mr. Hicks.
I see him in the neighborhood anyway.
Your Honor,
Mr. Hicks. Mr. Hicks. Mr. Hicks.
I have nothing else to say. Y'all
Mr.
using.
I'm going to request a bailiff. Your
Yeah,
Honor.
request one, please.
Mr. Hicks.
Is she scared? Tell her to call the police.
You don't need one now. He's at home.
They do not want to go by the Constitution.
Mr. Hicks.
I'm filming this too.
Mr. Hicks. You're not supposed to film it.
Oh, yes, I can.
No.
I can do anything I want to in my house. You have no thing underneath my private property. You have no
Okay.
control.
All right. We'll see you. All right. I don't know what to tell you. We'll see you on March 27th. You can file the motion.
I will.
Make sure the motion is filed by,
I got 14 days or so.
I'm just going to give you a little bit more.
Judge Milhouse, I have no problem with you.
I mean, no, but Mr. Hicks, I don't need you to become angry.
But
That's the thing. That's the thing. No.
That nobody wants to follow the law.
But Mr. Hicks, people can disagree about what the law
No,
is.
it's not about disagreement. It's right or wrong.
Well,
It's
Mr.
right
Hicks,
and then there's wrong.
Mr. Hicks,
It's not about disagreement.
Mr. Hicks,
The Constitution was written so it wouldn't be no disagreements.
Mr. Hicks. Oh, there's always argument about the Constitution. Always. Just so that you know. Just so that you know. Just so that you know. Yeah, you wouldn't need me if there wasn't. So I just want you to understand that. And what we have to be here is civil. Okay? We really have to be civil with this. We really need to be civil with each other. And I appreciate
not using the same tactic.
Yeah, but there's no tactics here.
Yeah, it is.
So, well, I'm not trying to do a tactic. So let me just give you a date and you can send it and be careful.
I'll bring it personally.
I just so for the record, because I have to say it for the record, I have scheduled some jury trial dates for you in the past. And maybe, I don't know if it's on any of the matters, probably on some of the matters that I'm
It's not in my paperwork.
Just today. Just for today. I'm saying.
But it's not inside of none of my paperwork.
Okay. Well, I've said it on the record. So
Okay.
those count. And I listened very carefully. And the last time I scheduled these matters for bench trial, it helped you because there's some officers that did not appear today. And so those matters are dismissed.
Matter of fact, do me a favor.
I can't do you a favor.
Please call the other cops in.
No,
Bring
I'm
them
not.
I'll take on all of them.
No.
Sworn in on the Constitution and don't know it. I'll take them all on. Let's get it.